Hi guys, good morning. I hope you guys are all having an awesome Sunday. Happy Halloween. Um I almost forgot it's Halloween and I my pumpkin shirt is not clean. So I'm trying to do laundry so I can wear my pumpkin shirt today. But I do have my really cute skull sugar skull coffee mug that I'm gonna drink coffee while I do this because I'm just waking up. I stayed up really late last night and was like cleaning and I'm like, I think I'm doing nesting. I'm like, I just cleaned and cleaned and cleaned because it has been a disaster of a mess in our like kitchen area. That's where like we're always hanging out is in the kitchen. And I feel like probably a lot of people hang out. I don't know. Y'all tell me, do y'all hang out in your kitchen all the time? We're like always in the kitchen. And so our kitchen just like always is like it can turn into a mess if like we miss one day of cleaning. And so on the weekend I try and clean, but like I got into like organizing drawers. Like I was like, why am I doing this? And I was like, maybe this is the nesting thing people are talking about. Anyway, today what we're going to talk about is palette reset. So I got on yesterday and I wasn't able to get into palette reset because I was streaming a different way. And so today I'm going to be working with my other streaming thing so that I can be able to share my screen better while we go over palette reset. So anyway, um, so sometimes when you guys comment, I will not see the comments, or like I'll see the comments, but like I won't know who's commenting. And it says like you have to have access, or like you have to grant access to StreamYard, which is what I'm using to do this video. And so anyway, see, it says live viewer comment show up on StreamYard. And so I will see some of the comments, but I may not see all of them all at one time. So I just want to warn you, just in case you comment and then I'm like, I'm not responding. I'm like, bro, it's not being mean. It's just that I didn't know. So I'm going to go through palette reset with you guys today. Tomorrow starts our challenge. So make sure to get your weigh in. I want you to weigh in by tomorrow morning and send me a picture of your weigh in. I think at this point, everyone has my phone number, so you can send me a picture of your weigh in. And I want like an actual picture of the scale. And the reason is because we're doing this virtually, I have to make something like, I don't want you just sending me your number because that may like I trust you honestly, but just to be fair, I want to see the actual picture of the scale so I know it's like accurate. And so yeah, so we're gonna do send me your pictures by tomorrow, and then we're gonna start with protein day. So let me go through all of palette reset with you guys. Well, I try and get some coffee in me so I can wake up from my madness of cleaning. um, so palette reset is a very unique plan. Oh, hold on, my like sweater is a very unique plan. And it's what I like to start almost all of my nutrition patients with when they're just getting started with trying to change their diet, trying to get like whether you've been on a plan in your life before or you haven't, whatever it is, like you're not necessarily eating the healthiest foods that you feel like that you don't feel the healthiest right now. You're like, I really want to feel good. This isn't just about weight loss for me, it's also about just feeling good every day. And so palette reset is the plan that's really going to help you get detox from sugar. And so you're going to detox from sugar this week, and you're going to also like experience some interesting things with your palate. So like the way that you taste food. Our taste is one of our five sensory mechanisms, and I feel like it's forgotten about a lot. Like it's we like taste is very special. Like I'm sure like if any of you guys have had COVID, some people lose the sense of like taste and smell. And when you can't taste things, it's like, what the heck? This is so weird. I did not when I had it. I lost my smell, but it's coming back, thank God. because I like couldn't even enjoy candles, and that I realized, wow, I must be obsessed with candles. Anyway, so taste is a really important um, sensory mechanism, and the palate reset is designed to help you reset your taste buds. And so sometimes we can feel like, man, I just can't stop eating candy, or or I can't stop eating chips, or whatever it might be in your life, like some food that you're like, oh my God, that food totally bosses me around when I get home from work. Um, for a long time, that was like me and Cheez-Its. Like Nash loves Cheez-Its. And I was like, oh my goodness, like I just can't quit with these Cheez-Its. I love Cheez-Its so much. Um, and so I ended up getting off of Cheez-Its as best I could because I like I had a lot of inflammation, and I was like, I think these Cheez-Its are causing me a problem. And so I'm like, okay, I'm done with the Cheez-Its. So we have these foods that just can make us feel like we're addicted to food, right? And we have foods that are just like so good, it's just hard to say no to. But you may have done any sort of nutrition plan in your life, and you're like, wow, I'm finally not like craving that all the time. I'm like craving fruit instead, or I'm craving like whole foods, and you're so proud of yourself. And then at some point, like you just get out of that routine, and you're like, why am I out of that routine? That drives me nuts. Um, and so I want to get you back into having control over what you're wanting to eat. And having control is kind of like what we're all wanting in this topic of nutrition. Like, I want to feel in control. I want to feel like I can go anywhere and find something to eat and not let it bother me that I'm not necessarily eating something like, I don't know, like French fries and a hamburger. Like you want to be able to pick options that you're like, wow, I'm really proud of myself for picking that option. And I'm not really craving another option. That's kind of like what we're wanting to get to. And Palate Reset's really going to help your taste buds get there. It's going to help your blood sugar get there. You may struggle with feeling hungry all the time. If you feel hungry all the time, your blood sugar is kind of on a roller coaster. It's going up and down, up and down. We'll talk a lot about that throughout the week, of like what's going on with your blood sugar. How does your blood sugar make you feel? What foods raise your blood sugar? What foods don't raise your blood sugar? And just kind of like how all that functions. But blood sugar is very related to your hunger. And so if you feel like you're hungry all the time, well, your blood sugar is probably up and down, up and down. And so this week, I'm going to get it kind of normalized with the foods that you're eating. And so it's going to be pretty cool. So that's kind of like why Palette Reset is the way it is. We're going to go over it here in just a minute in full detail, but I kind of like to go over like, why is this plan called Palette Reset? What's the deal with this plan? It's designed to help you lose weight. It's designed to help you get off sugar and, basically addictive type eating. It's designed to help you start feeling better. It's very low inflammatory. The only foods that are pretty pro-inflammatory for some individuals in it would is like dairy. There's dairy in it, and so if you struggle with dairy, just don't eat dairy that day. Um, but in general, it's a low inflammatory plan, and so you're gonna feel better, like even with your joints. And you may struggle feeling like you retain water all the time, and you're puffy, and you have like joint pain or just inflammation, and you feel like you're always swollen or retaining water. This plan will also help you with those things. So I'm excited to see how you'll do. It is tough. Day one is tough. It's 6 days long. Your seventh day is your free day. When you're doing all of the plans, which really in this power program, we're going to do palette reset on week one, and then week two, we're going to do calorie and carb counting. And you're going to see, and just general macro counting. I'm going to teach you all about that in week two. And you're going to see that we'll just kind of keep up with most of that rotation, like just keep up with calorie and carb counting for a couple of weeks. And I think that it sucks to track your food, but it also is very helpful because it teaches you so much. And so that's what I really want for you guys is to learn in this program. And the program is not necessarily made to only help you with fat loss and lose weight, although it's a weight loss challenge. My goal as a nutritionist is to always teach you. So while you're doing this, I want you to just pretend like you're taking a nutrition class. I like to tell that to all my patients, like, pretend you're taking a nutrition class this month, and the nutrition class is going to teach you all about what's healthy to eat and not healthy necessarily. It's going to teach you that, but it's going to teach you like the science of how your metabolism works. And knowing the science just changes the game when it comes to like trying to control anything with like emotional eating, stress eating, binge eating, any of those things that we often do like self blame with, where you're like, I'm just not strong enough, I'm not motivated enough, I'm not this, I'm not that. There's a lot going on hormonally, and when you understand it, it changes the game. So, oh, I see someone said good morning. Good morning. I hope you're having a good morning. I am trying to just wake up this morning, so and I'm a little sniffly. I don't know if you guys have allergies, but I'm like catching some allergies. Mm. So let's go over the plan. Bear with me while I try and share my screen and figure out how to do this. And hopefully it's not a major fail like yesterday. Okay, let's see. Don't show these tips again. I don't know. Maybe I want to see those tips again. Okay, entire screen. I think I want to do that. I think. Okay. So hold on. Do I want? Hold on. I'm like, just bear with me so I don't mess this up. I'm like, is this how I want to do it? No. Maybe I don't want to do entire screen. Stop sharing. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna figure this out. I just want to show y'all our login area, so we are on the same like boat when we're talking about the program. Okay, so let me try again. Share screen. I think I want to share a tab. Better Me project. So okay, okay, I'm doing it. Oh my goodness. Hi guys. Oh, I see your good morning and hi comments. Happy Halloween. Um, I hope y'all are gonna do something fun today. I hope I have time to get some dry ice because I really want to surprise Nash with like what a rich witch's brew punch when he gets home. Um, he's right now with his like bio mom, and so she'll drop him off today around 4. And I'm like, yes, this is gonna be so fun. And I want to have a like a dry ice punch for him and everything. So hopefully I can go find some. I always say this every Halloween, and then I don't have enough time. So let's hope that I do today. Okay, so here we are in our program. And so you guys should have all gotten an email from Better Me Project TX. And that email says, like, you've been granted access to the Power Program. And the Power Program is got all of these things in it where you can see everything for the program. So, a 4-week program. And if you work with me like one on one, you've done like Palate Reset and you've done like card counting and stuff like that. So, we're going to be doing that in this program. And they're just like like in this program, I want to teach you guys like in a condensed setting all the things in the world I would have anyone do for their nutrition and wellness. And so that's what we're going to do in this month. It's like kind of like, let's get everything, let me teach you everything I possibly can teach you. And that's what this program is all about. And so let me go back to looking at the Power Program. So you're here in your login area. You can also download the Kajabi app. Let me write down the comments. Download the Kajabi app. Kajabi is what I use to is this platform I use to make this. Um, and so Kajabi has an app, and you can download the app. Let me see if I can show you an example. So Kajabi app, and you can download to see all of your programs. And so you can see your programs in the app. So if you don't want to be like always like going online and trying to find your program on Safari or Chrome or whatever you use, there is an app, and I may just do a video teaching y'all how to do the app. Um, but anyways, so Power Program. Okay, so we're here. You can go to Start Program, or you could press each one individually, the Welcome, Core Program Goals, Getting Started. Core Program Goals are what you're going to be doing for week 2 through 4. And here you're going to see all the downloads. There's some of, so you will use this section for week 2 through 4. And so that's kind of like all of that info for week 2 through 4. But the downloads is really what I want for you guys to be looking at more than those pictures. So you can go and download the core requirements, and it'll show you everything. So we're going to try and do all of these things that are in the core requirements. But this week, all we're going to focus on is Palate Reset. So let me go back to, oops, hold on. I'm like, wait, I don't want to mess this up. Power Program. Let me go. Power Program. Okay. Getting started. Okay, so if you go here to Getting Started, you're going to see Power Program, 30-day anti-inflammatory fat loss, training, and coaching. So you're going to have a weekly coaching call, online nutrition classes. This is what your online nutrition classes are like. Food lists, meal plans, recipes, restaurant lists, exercise plans. The food lists are already there. Meal plans, there's some there. Recipes, there's some there. Restaurant lists, there's going to be new ones every week. So restaurant list coming out this week is Chick-fil-A. Meal plans and recipes, there's always going to be new ones coming out every week. And so you're going to get like 4 different ones. And so what we're going to do is so week 1 we'll do Palate Reset. Week 2 we'll do calorie and macro counting and follow that for the rest of the program. But we're going to be focusing on, also, I want y'all to do the self-reflection before you get started. It's like, what is your health goal? Why do you want to achieve this goal? How many times have you tried to achieve this goal? What is motivating you to achieve this goal? And these are the things we're going to be trying to do basically every week and every single day. So every week you'll have a one-on-one coaching call with either me or Kara. And I think we have just a few more of those to schedule up today. But most of you guys, we've been able to call already and make sure that you have a weekly call scheduled on your calendar with me or Kara. And it would be great if you attended at least one of these group coaching, which this is group coaching right now. You're going to keep a nutrition journal, your exercise goal, water goal, sleep goal, gratitude goal. And I'll show you guys what that looks like here in just a minute. You're going to be weighing in the morning every single day and writing it down. So if you did the download version of this, all you need to do is go to the download. So hold on, I'll show you where to download in just a second. But you can download this and print this so that you can write down your weight every single morning in this sheet. And yeah, so that's that. And this is where you can download. So you can go here and it'll download, and then you can go print it. And I really do want you to write down your weight every single morning, because your weight is going to fluctuate a lot. And I need to be able to explain to you, what does that fluctuation mean? Like, whenever we're trying to lose weight, we can get so freaked out by the scale. And I want to just shatter that for you. The scale has nothing to do with you as a person. The scale is just a measurement of all kinds of things. It's not a measurement of your personality and your strength. The scale is a measurement of your fluids in your body, food that needs to get out of your body. That's your poop, basically. Your muscle, your bone, your water, your fat tissue. And so it's a combination of all of that. That is what is on your scale. And I want to teach you how to not be so scared of the scale and to understand that it's just data. The scale is simply data on your body, like what your body is going through. And so and how your body's losing or gaining or whatever it might be. And so I want you to not be so scared of the scale. And I'm like, wait, hold on. I've been like going through this and I don't even think y'all can see everything. Oh my God. I'm gonna get better at this. So hold on. Let me hold on. I'm just new to this. It is what it is. Okay. I need to just share screen to a Chrome tab, and it is program intro I'm trying to share with you. Okay, so let me make sure y'all can see it. Okay, you can see it. Cool. I'm sorry. I hope we all were able to follow along at like with some of it. Um, anyway, so here, this is where I want you to be weighing in every day and writing it down. So please go print this page if you just did the download version. Um, I'm going to be sending out, and some of y'all are picking up the printed version that'll be ready for y'all tomorrow, that this is already printed. And then if you want like just a little print, I may be able to just send out a couple pages of this. But if you happen to have a printer, just print this out and start writing down your weight every day, okay? And I'm going to explain the fluctuations, and I'm going to teach you how not to be scared of the scale and just look at it as data. Because in order to be good at really anything, we have to understand it. Data gives us a way to understand it. Actually, I put a really good quote here for you guys because I wanted you to kind of be able to understand the point of weighing in every day and like what data does. So the quote says, measurement is the first step that leads to control and eventually to improvement. If you can't measure something, you can't understand it. If you can't understand it, you can't control it. If you can't control it, you can't improve it. And so I love this quote so much because it's so real when it comes to basically anything that you're trying to improve in your life, but really a lot with weight, because if you can understand weight and your number on the scale and what it all means, you can control your weight versus not understanding your weight and like why it fluctuates. You can't control it. You have no clue what's going on with it. You're just so confused, and then it's defeating. So I'm going to teach you, what does it mean? What does all that mean? And so anyway, so that's about that. Um, so Power Program core requirements are here. We'll go through that more in another lesson. What I really want to focus on is Palate Reset. So let me go to Palate Reset and get that part going for y'all. Because Lord knows I can just ramble on forever and ever about everything. Okay, so Palate Reset. Let's do it. Let me do another screen share. By the time I'm like our month is over, I'll be so good at screen share. I'll be like a pro at sharing my screen all the time. Okay. Better Me project. Make sure I'm sharing it properly. I am. Okay, so here we are in week 1. Um, don't forget you have your download right here. So get that downloaded so you can print it. And let's go through week one. So how the heck do you do palette reset and what are you supposed to do in week one? So this is what we're doing. Your goals for week one. You're gonna do the palette reset nutrition plan. You're gonna do your food journal, your weigh-in daily, you're gonna do your exercise goal, your water goal, and your gratitude. I will show you what all those goals are here in just a second. Um, okay, so how the heck do we do palette reset? Um, okay, this is gonna be fun. I love explaining Palate Reset because, like I said, it's such a cool plan. I actually created this plan right at like my last semester of college, and then I had like a good summer off. I was just working part time as a nutritionist, and I had a lot of time on my hands, so I just created this plan, and I just remember like, I just like it's such a like cozy memory to me because I just like really enjoyed building it. And I'm so grateful for my sister Kara because she just kept doing it over and over for me so we could try it out. And so I just love Palette Reset because it brings back such great memories of creating it when I was just getting started as a nutritionist. So, day one of Palette Reset, what the heck are you supposed to do? Um, where in the video? Hold on. How many minutes are we in right now? 26 minutes. OMG. Okay, so I'm going to say 26 minutes in, we actually start talking details on palette reset. Skip ahead if you don't want to hear me ramble about other things. Okay. I'm posting that in the comments because I want y'all to know where to go. Okay, so 26 minutes into the video. So power program, where am I? Okay, here we are, palette reset. Okay, let's go into this. Day one, protein only. So day one is protein day. That's tomorrow. We're doing protein day tomorrow. Um, Now, some of you may be like early starters and you want to start sooner. If that happens today, if you start a little today, I don't think anyone's starting today, but if you are, that's okay. Like, sometimes people like to start on a Sunday instead of a Monday because they can have their cheat day on Saturday. And so, so which I'll explain here because we're going to go through all the 7 days. Seventh day is cheat day. And so, protein day is a day where you're eating nothing but eggs, meat, chicken, fish, protein bars, and shakes. So why? Why the heck are you doing that? It's because we have a storage of energy on our body called glycogen. Glycogen is basically like a little backup savings account of carbs on your liver and your muscle that we do need to get through. We need to burn through glycogen in order to ever access fat as a fuel source. And that's what we're trying to do, right? We're trying to lose fat. We're trying to live off our fat storage and get rid of it. And in order to do that, we need to use up all of our glycogen energy. And so you can do that in about 24 hours of really getting your carbs down. And we'll go into the main details of that whole metabolic process throughout the week. But I just want to always like tell y'all there's actually a reason for protein day. I'm not just like a nutritionist that's like, I love keto or I love low carb. I'm just like, this is the physiology of the body. We need to break down glycogen to get to fat. So let's do that in day one so you can efficiently lose fat throughout the week. So, protein day, it sucks. I'm not going to lie to you. I hate protein day because I'm not really much of a protein person. Because I tried to lose weight, so many times in my early 20s, I almost don't like eating chicken that much. Like, I'm just like, I like chicken, but it's got to be like cooked really well in order for me to be like, that's all I'm going to eat for a day. I hate it. Like, I like to eat fish and I like to eat beef and I like to eat eggs and I like to eat basically anything but chicken. But I make it a lot anyways because it's healthy. And so, protein day, one of my favorite ways to examples of what to eat on protein day is like eggs and bacon in the morning. Like that doesn't sound too bad, right? Um, and then if you're on the go and you're busy and running around, bring boiled eggs with you, or a protein bar, or a protein shake. Or if you are stopping to get some food somewhere, I say it's okay to have the Starbucks egg bites. They do have some cheese in them, but if you're kind of in a like you have no choice situation, go get the Starbucks egg bites. Those are a good option for you for protein day. Um, um, so then, if it's lunchtime, what I usually recommend is like either bringing in some rotisserie chicken or doing a tuna packet or some sort of like tuna. Doing, if you're going to go and pick up something, go pick up some barbecue, just like some turkey or, chopped brisket or whatever. Um, if you get hungry for a snack, do a protein shake or a protein bar. Basically, all the protein bars, One Bar, Quest Bar, Atkins bars, Fit Crunch bars, Pure Protein bars are all pretty low in carb that I say they're approved. If you have a question about a bar or a shake, just send me a text and let me know, so that you guys can I can just look at the nutrition label for you and I'll tell you like this is good or this isn't good. Protein shakes, yeah, same thing. um Quest shakes, Advent shakes, Muscle Milk. um I hate premier protein shakes. I hate protein shakes, so I don't really drink them. um Unless I absolutely have to and I'm like trying to build a lot of muscle. But I really don't like protein shakes, so I don't know all the brands out there. So send me your nutrition labels if you have questions about your shakes. Day two is okay. I missed dinner. For dinner, I always say like go for a yummy steak or do something like that you actually really like and you look forward to eating. Sometimes I'll get shrimp cocktail, and that's an easy thing for me because I just don't like eating that much meat. And so shrimp and fish are like, yes, I will eat that. But like chicken, like I said, chicken now. Or I'll make taco meat, which I really like. And so that's protein day. You may feel tired on protein day. You may feel like I'm craving food. You may feel like kind of like, whoa, I'm really getting the carb sugar withdrawals on protein day. So let your significant others and just people and friends in your life know that you may be grumpy on protein day. Because you might be hungry, like grumpy and hungry and hangry and all the things. Um, I wouldn't even necessarily feel like don't be like I'm gonna go run a marathon on protein day. You're gonna get too tired. And so just give yourself grace and let yourself nap if you need to rest because your body is going to be going through some changes on protein day. Also, you're allowed all these free foods. And let me show you all the free foods. Free foods are here. So free foods, spices, seasonings, cooking oil, sauces like buffalo sauce, barbecue sauce, teriyaki salsa, condiments, mayonnaise, ketchup, mustard, salad dressing. All that stuff is okay to have the whole time. So on protein day, if you're like, I hate this. Just like get some barbecue sauce or something, like whatever kind of sauce you like. Nash is obsessed with Chick-fil-A sauce, so now I'm becoming obsessed with Chick-fil-A sauce. And Chick-fil-A sauce really helps me out sometimes, like whenever it comes to chicken. Um, I've even dipped it in like broccoli, and I'm like, this is pretty good. So, whatever sauce you like is okay to have the whole time. I also love buffalo sauce. Some people have asked me about wings, like, can you have wings because they're fried and a little lightly battered? I actually say that's okay if you are in a like, there's no other option. Um, Picking up fajita meat probably would be better, or barbecue meat, or something like that. But if you're kind of in a situation where it's like, okay, the only thing here is wings, go for it. Getting a hamburger patty or whatever. Day two is add veggies. So you will never have been like, you won't be like, this is going to be so funny. Like, this will be the most excited you are for veggies ever in your life. Because you just did a whole day of like only eating protein that you're going to be so pumped to have some vegetables in your life. Like you are going to be so excited. A lot of people ask me if you can do potato and corn, and you can. So don't like, you totally can do potato and corn. Um, so yeah, you're gonna add veggies on day 2, and and any vegetables you like, you can cook your vegetables, you can saute them, you can grill them, you can bake them, however you want to cook your veggies. One of my favorite things to do is make Brussels sprouts and bacon on that day. It is so good, and I oven roast those, and it's just delicious. Um, Day 3, you're gonna add healthy fats. Healthy fats are gonna be like anything that's like nuts, seeds, avocado, peanut butter, almond butter. And there's a food list here for you guys. So here's the free foods, free beverages, comfort food and drink, which we'll talk about here in a second. But here's the food list. So day 1, protein only, all the things that are allowed. Day 2, add veggies. So you have proteins and veggies. You Excuse me, you may be wondering, like, portion. Oh my gosh, every time I drink anything, I swear, like, I'm, like, burping because, like, this pregnancy, I can't, like, drink anything lately without, like, oh my god, I feel, like, really full. It's crazy. Anyway, okay, so day or what was I saying? I was saying that you can have as much food as you want. So you don't have to portion control your food. You don't have to be like, this is all I can have because this is it for today. No, like you can eat literally as much as you want. I do not care how much you eat. I actually kind of want you to not limit it that much because I want you to see how much you're naturally hungry for. Usually, when people are eating food when they're trying to lose weight, they immediately just try and limit everything and try and like just basically deprive themselves. And they don't really know how much hunger they have because you're just like, I'm just depriving myself from the get go. And that actually can start like a very negative attitude towards eating healthy. You're like, eating healthy to me means depriving myself. I don't want that to be the way you look at eating healthy at all. And so, the foods that you are going to be eating actually will stimulate different hormones to be secreted into your bloodstream that'll be able to keep you feeling full. There's a hormone that's really, really awesome called cholecystokinin. That hormone will get secreted from your gastrointestinal system. And often I'll like refer to it as CCK because cholecystokinin is just like a long word. So CCK will get stimulated and activated when you're eating foods that are high in fat. Um, and it will leave your stomach cells and go to your brain and tell you that you're feeling full. And so when you get to day 3 and you add in healthy fats, you're gonna like, even though you're like eating less carbohydrates and less of everything, you're going to be feeling pretty full. And you're not going to feel like I have to manage my portion because your body is going to manage your portion for you. You're eating foods that are going to keep you feeling full throughout the day. Vegetables have a lot of fiber. Protein just takes a long time to digest anyway. So you're eating like very, very good foods for feeling full. Day 4 of the plan, you're gonna add dairy. So everyone loves that day. Um, I'm noticing like typos as I'm like going through this. I'm like, oh my God. Sorry about the typos, you guys. I really need someone to just like review all my work before I just publish it. Um, but you get the gist, right? And so Dairy Day is really fun. If you love cheese, you're gonna be so pumped for Dairy Day. Kevin is like a cheeseaholic, like he loves cheese. And so on Dairy Day, he's like so pumped and ready to go. And so he'll be doing the plan with you guys. I'm going to be doing like a modified version of it because of my pregnancy, but it's cool because I'm going to get to show you like what does a modified version look like for pregnancy. And so so that'll be good, but Kevin will be doing it just like it goes, and he'll probably be on talking about it with me tomorrow. And he's asleep right now. And night shift life for him. So um anyway, tomorrow he'll be more awake and he'll be on with me. So this is Dairy Day. These are all the things allowed. Day 5, you add fruit. That's a fun day too, because you haven't really had anything too sweet the whole time. So fruit is gonna be like bomb. Like you're gonna be like, yes, I'm here for all this fruit right now. And so that's fruit day. Any fruit you like, even pineapple's okay. Pineapple has been like a major pregnancy food for me. I love pineapple. I like yesterday we got home from football and I was like, I have to go now. Like Kevin's going to sleep and I'm like, I will be leaving. I need to go get some more pineapple because we are out. And I swear I just eat so much of it. Um, and I'm doing it while I can because as soon as this baby is out, I'm going to be losing weight myself and I'm not going to be able to eat that much pineapple. So, anyway, day 6, healthy greens and legumes. That's when you're going to add in some grains. And, it's going to be great because I'm going to teach you a list of grains, which is the list here, that are actually great for your digestive system, that are great for you feeling full. A lot of times with like low carb and keto type diets, like everyone's like, grains, they're bad for you, and they may not be good for some people because maybe your digestive system can't handle them. But when it comes to feeling full and losing weight and also eating nutrient dense foods, these grains are going to be the best grains for you, and legumes. And so that's what, that's why these grains are listed. So then it's day 7 and you will have already completed all 6 days. Day 7 is your cheat day and you're like, what the heck, I'm scared of cheat day. Everyone's so scared of cheat day. Um, Cheat day. I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing while I talk about cheat day because it's a special thing. Um, oh, I get to see my comments now. Hold on. I'll be excited for Greek yogurt. Oh, me too. I am a Greek yogurt person. I love Greek yogurt. And there's a power, like when we get into the next step, when we're doing the calorie and carb counting, there's a power yogurt recipe in your plan, and it's so awesome. You're gonna love it. So, anyway, so let's talk about cheat day. Everyone kind of gets worried about cheat day. So let me just stop sharing screen. Okay, cool. I'm back. Well, I've been here, but I'm like full screen. Anyway. Oh my God, this video is going on 42 minutes. Mm, I'm proud of myself. Um, so cheat day, let's talk about it. And we'll talk about it more throughout the week, but this will be a good kind of like, let's talk about cheat day. So cheat day is an awesome day, but everyone is freaked out by it when they're just getting started. And I may have some of you guys get on here that have done cheat day at the beginning that get scared of it. I want y'all to go and make like a post for me. I'm gonna like text some of you guys to make a post for me to help others that are starting that get so scared of the cheat day, because it is like it's a tricky feeling. You're like, what? I just did all this awesome work with Palate Reset and now I'm about to ruin it with a cheat day? Like that just seems wrong. Um but cheat day is there for a reason, you guys. We're not just trying to lose weight. We're trying to learn how to make a lifestyle change with our nutrition. And in order to do that, I'm like drinking all these fluids. Hold on. This is how I do coffee time. It's like water, coffee, water, coffee. I wonder if y'all do the same thing. I'm like, I'm like always like, I wonder if other people do this. Like I drink, and I always drink out of straws. Um, anyway, um, so cheat day is gonna be challenging because you may be like, I'm scared of it. I just did all this work and I don't want to ruin my progress. But I'm going to challenge you to take your cheat day. Now, your cheat day doesn't need to be like, oh my, you eat like crazy amounts of things. Now, I have a lot of people that do that and still lose a ton of weight. And I'll probably have them talk about that too because I want people to you be able to hear other people's stories. But a cheat day, it could be just a meal if you want to make it one meal. It could be one meal and lots of cocktails. It could be whatever you really want it to be. It could be breakfast and dinner, or breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or just snacks all day. It could be whatever you want it to be. It's your day. I don't want you to be thinking about nutrition too hard for that day. I just want you to be like, hold on. I want you to be able to take a break from having to think about nutrition too hard. Because if you just like are always working on it, you are going to be like burned out. You're like, oh, I'm tired of this. And I don't want that for you. Like, I want you to be enjoying this plan, enjoying this process. And so, cheat day is a day where you eat anything and drink anything you want. And I don't want you to think about nutrition for a day. Yes, your weight is going to fluctuate up, but I'm going to teach you about that. And I'm going to teach you how to get it back down within like just a few days, and then be losing weight every week. So that's going to be cool. We'll go through that. We'll have a group nutrition lesson like this every single day this week. So you're going to keep learning. You may not be able to be here when we're doing the lesson, but you're going to be able to watch the replay. And so that's Palate Reset. The only other thing I haven't mentioned about Palate Reset is that you get to pick a comfort food or drink. So, a comfort food or drink is one thing that is not on the food list we just went through that you choose to make a part of your food list every day. And that can change from day to day if you need it to. So let me give you an example of that. The comfort food is, well, one, I made it basically for people's coffee creamer. You can have coffee creamer, but you can only have half and half. You can't have like coffee mate hazelnut or whatever. You can't have that. And so, but if you're like, really love that and that just gives you pleasure in life, then you can make that your comfort food for the day. If you are like me before having pregnancy, I love my one glass of wine while cooking dinner. And it's just like the most chill time in my day where I can cook a lovely meal and drink a glass of wine while doing it. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to do that again. Um, Sometimes I'll make wine my comfort food if I want to have that wine cooking minute with myself. And then some days I'm like, I don't really care to have wine. So that day, if I want to have a different comfort food, maybe I choose chocolate. Or maybe I choose, we're going out to eat, and I'm like, I really, really want cheese on my food, but cheese isn't until dairy day. So I'm going to make cheese my comfort food today. So you can just make your comfort food anything you want. You don't even have to have it, but it's there because I don't want you to feel like you screwed up if you have something off the plan. It's like one thing off the plan. You know how we do that? We're like, okay, I had a cupcake and I wasn't supposed to, but they brought cupcakes specifically for me today at the office, and now I have to start all over. No, you're not starting all over. You're just going to make cupcakes your comfort food for the day, and it's no big deal because it's part of the plan to have one. And so anyway, oh, that's so sweet of you. This comment, let me show it. Jewel, I love listening to you and your approach to nutrition. Thanks for sharing. Thank you. That's so nice. I don't know who said that, but I'll see you later. Because on here, like, you see how it says Facebook user. I'm like, I don't know which Facebook user that is, but that's a very sweet thing. Thank you so much. Because like I love hearing positive feedback because I'm always like, I hope I'm just not a weirdo trying to help people on the internet. So anyway, so yeah, comfort food. That's what that is. So if you have something off the plan, don't be getting all down on yourself. Just like have whatever it is. It's fine. You're still gonna lose weight. I'm gonna teach you about that as we go along. Um, and then next weekend, when you have your cheat day, it should be on Sunday. But if something's going on Saturday, we'll talk about it. We can move your cheat day to Saturday if we have to. That's fine. So just don't overstress about that either. When we get closer to the middle of the week, we'll really start discussing cheat day a little bit more. Um, but that's how you do palate reset, you guys. I know that's a very long-winded discussion about palate reset, but it's kind of like a very unique plan, so it needs a lot of detailed discussion. I will be going through it with you every single day in the morning. Expect me on at 9 a.m. every morning. If you can't be on with me because you're at work, that's totally cool. Just watch the replay when you have time. And And so, yeah, I'm super excited for you guys. And today is Halloween. So if you're, having fun Halloween festivities, enjoy them. I'm going to go. I've got to do a few phone calls and then I got to go. I get to see my dad today, you guys. Maybe some of you, I know a lot of you know, my dad's been very sick. And so it has been a just an insane time, and my dad is doing so much better. And I get to see him. I haven't seen him in a very long time. So I get to see him today. And we are going to get on YouTube and learn how to play chess. I've never played chess before, but I've always been like, I think that's like a smart people thing, and I really want to learn how to do it. And so he has to do a lot of sitting right now because he is in rehabilitation center learning doing physical therapy and stuff like that. And so I was like, what's something we could do? And my dad and I often like do things together. So like we go to concerts together. We have this fun thing where we cook egg rolls together. And so we're going to now learn to play chess together. So that's going to be cool. I don't know if I'm going to be good at it. I don't know. I'll let y'all know, but it's gonna be fun. So I get to see him today. So I got to go pick up a chessboard and head over there. But I'm super grateful for you guys for joining the challenge. And you've got the rest of today to sign up if you haven't signed up for the challenge. So please go sign up. Um, and then tomorrow I'll be putting together the list of who is all in the challenge. I will not be posting y'all's weights, so don't be worried about that. I'm just going to be posting like who are the people in the challenge. And then throughout the week, I'm going to say, like, I want this person to make a post about what their goals are. And it's going to be kind of hard because I'm going to have you be a little bit vulnerable and talk about like what your goal is, but it's very healthy for your mind. And I'm a nutritionist that studied nutrition and wellness. So I do a lot of wellness coaching in my nutrition coaching. So you're going to definitely see all that wellness coaching come out. And I'm going to ask you to just share your goal and a little bit about you while we're doing it. And so yeah, enjoy Halloween. Have fun today. I will see y'all tomorrow at 9 a.m. Let me know if you have any questions throughout the day. Kara will have a cell to use tomorrow. Kara just like got started last week, so I still need to get her like a phone number and like everything for y'all to be texting her. So she'll have that available tomorrow, so you can get started with. If you have questions, you can text her and me. Um, and so, yeah, she's so doing an amazing job. I'm just so excited to have her on our team. And then Kevin will probably be on with me tomorrow too, um, because he'll be home and I can't wait to. I love getting on live with him. So it'll be really fun. So I'll see y'all soon. Happy Halloween. Let me know if you have questions, you guys. I'll talk to you soon.